What is the crack, guys? My name's All It's Awesome, and today we are back with Monday's video, so we are. And today's video is going to focus solely on E3. That's right, it's that time of the year again already, guys. It is well underway, E3, and I am so excited. So, I'm going to do a rundown of the games that I know are going to be at the show. There's a few that have been announced, and games that I am really excited for that I hope will make an appearance at the show, or make some sort of physical appearance. Maybe they've been announced before, and we'll maybe get a better look at them. So let's just run down through these guys of what I hope to be at the show. So these games, I'll just sort of name what sort of platform they are on, so we just sort of know and see what I think. So first game that has been announced sort of unofficially, I think, to be at the show, and that is Dark Souls 3. That's right, guys. I'm a massive Dark Souls fan. I love the first one that came out, and I have done a playthrough partially of the second one, and I love that so much. And with the recent release there on the PlayStation for Bloodborne, they have really been going strength to strength, guys, so they have with their games. So hopefully Dark Souls 3 will bring out so much more to the genre, so it will, that this series will get even better, so it will. They've had so much time to get so many twinks and sort of bad things out of the series that I'm really excited that this here is going to be the best in the series so far, guys. So let's hope for that air. Right, guys, next on the list we come up to a game that has recently has popped into my mind, and I'm like, do you know what? It's time for a new one of these, and I'm hoping that this is definitely something that will show up at E3, so well. I don't know whereabouts it would come from. It'd probably come from the EA booth. That's right, it is Dead Space 4. I definitely think, guys, it is that time that we dwell back into all that kind of craziness that comes with a Dead Space game. Dead Space 2 was one of my favorite games of all time, guys, so I've played it to death. I love it so much. The first one was a good game, so it really did start the series well. The third one, as a lot of people would always say, that it was not the strongest one of the three so far. It did have a sort of drawbacks for me personally. The multiplayer really just didn't hit it, guys. It sort of took away that sort of fright element that a lot of people loved and a lot of people cherished about the series. So hopefully number 4 can really get back with that next gen, graphics, really get that darkness back into the game, that sort of fear and sort of sense that you are alone in this dark space, and you're just like, what am I going to do? What's coming around the next corner? I really want that, guys. I want that excitement to come back, so I do. And then we'll swiftly go on to the next game that I'm hoping from Nintendo's side of things. I am hoping that a lot of people's favorite studio from Nintendo's partnered with is Retro. They have been rumored and sort of, I think maybe more confirmed, that they are working on a next Metroid title. I did love the Prime games, guys, so I'm really hoping, like a lot of us are, that Metroid Prime 4 or even something along them lines, it might not have to be a Prime game, but something that sort of continues that series, guys, would be absolutely awesome. So I'm really hoping that Nintendo can pull that stuff out of the bag and surprise us all and make a lot of us happy. Next thing we'll go to is the game from former Rare studio employees up at Game Tonics, I think they are now under, and that is, guys, as you know, Yooka-Laylee. That game is recently revealed, and it was put on the Kickstarter, and as everyone knows, a little bit of rundown, it was put up, and as far as I know, instantly people had got straight on board, and they were, donating to it, getting this thing off the ground, and it has apparently exceeded expectations, and they are absolutely, getting the best out of it, so they're hoping to with everyone's funding. So I'm hoping to see a lot more of it. We've seen a little tech demo, if you want to recall, just sort of an overview of the world, and it looks gorgeous, guys. I am a massive Banjo-Kazooie fan, again, like a lot of people out there are, I know they are, and this is just an absolute breath of fresh air. Back in the sort of late 90s, platforming, 3D platforming was an absolute must for any console, so it was. The 64 was right with them, and everything else was just absolutely, full of them, and the Banjo-Kazooie games are absolutely fantastic. They really have a place in my heart, guys. I spent so much time as a kid playing them games, so I'm really hoping Yooka-Laylee can really give me that sort of, that essence that I've missed from them, because The last one we did, that came out whenever Microsoft bought them. Sorry, Microsoft, you really did something wrong there. You've ruined it. So you ruined Banjo-Kazooie. They brought out nuts and bolts, and that was a pile of shit. So it was. No sugarcoating it, guys. It was a pile of shit. So it was. And I just hope that Yooka-Laylee can really take it back to the roots of what Banjo-Kazooie was about. A fun game to play, you know, challenging as well at the same time. And I just hope that it can have that kind of sort of impact. And I'll be really happy if it does, you know. I'm pretty sure a lot of other guys will be, you know. So, that's Yooka-Laylee. Then we go on to something that I was sort of up in the air about, thinking, will I like it? I don't know. But I put it on because I think I'm going to give it a chance. I was discussing it with a guy in work that, you know, I think maybe this is the time. So we'll get right to it, guys. It is the new Assassin's Creed. I think it is Syndicate, if I'm right. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I'll have a look again. I can't really think. And that is based in London, so it is Victorian London, I think, which seems absolutely brilliant. Being from the UK, it's always nice to get a little nod from something that, you know, sort of you live near, you know, and you can sort of go, yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, I'm pretty sure they'd have Big Ben and all that. That'd be pretty awesome to climb up Big Ben. So that's definitely me on board. So I'm really hoping that, you know, there's a lot more details in that air, and we can sort of see what it's like. I really haven't been a big fan of the series since about 2 and Brotherhood came. I think they were really enjoyed them 2 games, and then after that, it sort of just went downhill for me, guys. A lot of this whole sort of annual things have always been a big it's always been a big no-no for me for these type of games. That releasing one a year for me is just too much. I really do think that it should be, you know, given a bit of time for the last game in the series to, you know, sort of live long in the players' minds and to sort of long for it again, you know. But by bringing one out again, you might not get it finished. All of us here nowadays don't have the chance to sort of just, you know, speed run through it. You know, for like myself, I work so much, and for me to get, you know, a downtime to play games, it's very hard to most of the time to juggle it between everything else, you know. So I just want. It would be nice, you know, to sort of be able to stretch the game out and go, look, I don't have to complete this, you know, within 10 to 12 months that I get it. So, you know, it'd be nice to just be like, yeah, let's get it, let's do it. I know they'll do another one next year, but what can you do? That's the sort of the way we sort of have it nailed down. It's working for them. I'm just, you know, just one little voice in a pool of many people who really do like that idea. It's their favorite game. Why would you not want it every year, you know? So I'm really getting on board that game, so and I'm really looking forward to see a bit more gameplay of it and seeing how it turns out and seeing how my mind takes to it. I should be happy enough. So we're coming to the last couple of things, guys, here that I want to talk about. Saving the best for last, so I will. I'm sure a lot of guys won't be surprised that I've seen my videos and sort of the theme of what I talk about. Anyone knows me will definitely know it's no surprise what I'm going to talk about at the end that I am looking forward to. So this one just came up today, and I was just like, yeah, I think they can do it right this time. So that is Resident Evil. It would be 7. Yeah, Resident Evil 7. So I think it's definitely, again, time. We have getting a lot of remakes, so we are Resident Evil. So hasty upgrades. I would really like, you know, I've played Resident Evil 4 to death, so I have. So it would be really nice to get, you know, something just a wee bit different. So I really, again, think Resident Evil for me personally needs to get the Dead Space treatment, so it does, that I was saying there before. It needs to get that horror back in it, guys. I think Revelations 2, from what I've seen, had a bit more of that sort of old style Resident Evil that people loved, and, you know, made them love the series, and that's what kept it going to now. So it has, and I really do think that you should always pay homage to the, you know, what got you to where you were. So I definitely think Resident Evil should take a step back and go back to what we all loved. Give it a bit more scare, a bit more, you know, unpredictability about it. All this sort of, to me, the last one, guys, honestly, seemed like a generic Gears of War copy. That is to me what I would describe Resident Evil 6. Like, if anyone's ever played Resident Evil, Gears of War, any of those games, I'll go, look, you like Resident Evil, you like Gears of War, perfect. Resident Evil 6 is for you. For me, it wasn't. I loved it so much back in the day whenever you were absolutely pissing yourself because you thought, I'm going to turn around this corner and I'm going to get absolutely jumped and I'm going to get killed. And that's what you want, guys. For me, that's what Resident Evil should be all about. Other mentions I'll quickly do here before I get to the last one, because no doubt I'm going to ramble on about it a bit, because I am absolutely dying with excitement to see hopefully, which will be a proper unreveal of it, and maybe we'll get a title, but we'll tell you what in a second. So honorable mentions that I'd like to see. I'm always a big fan of FIFA, so I'd like to see if there's anything new. I always complain like a little woman that EA does not fix the problems that is in the game, that litters the game and ruins it. There's so many things that happen year on year and they don't bother to fix it. Instead, what do? We get the national women's team, so we do. Because, no offense, that's great and all, but, like, come on EA, fix the game before you start adding all this stuff. Like, all these little speed midgets running around, that's right. I'll maybe do a video where I'm talking about all the things I hate in FIFA because there's so many of them, so there is. But we'll not get into it. This is E3, let's keep the hype train going, guys. So, next thing, anything else I would like? Maybe Borderlands free, wouldn't it be? Yeah, I'd like to see Borderlands free. As you know, guys, doing a lot of Destiny there, Borderlands does sort of fall along the same lines of what Destiny's like. I'd like to think Destiny might have taught Gearbox a lot about sort of, you know, they sort of created that style of game, and Destiny has sort of added that sort of, you know, more sort of real sort of more realism to it, just a bit more fantasy to it, you know, where like Borderlands a bit more just sort of craziness sort of going on. So hopefully they can sort of bounce off one another and sort of learn from them. Going on then to what I was saying, the game there, Destiny. As you all know, being a big fan, playing it non-stop, so I am. I don't know, I'm talking about all these games, I can't get off that damn Destiny, so I can't play any other games. But I am really looking forward to hopefully a lot more concrete, solid information about the new DLC expansion that's meant to be the size of both of the recent ones there, the Dark Below and the House of Wolves. So hopefully we get you know, some sort of details. It's called the Taken King, apparently, so is. I don't know if that's confirmed, but it's definitely the rumor that's going around. This is what people are calling it. So I really hope that that is what we will be getting. A bit more details on that air, and sort of we can get a bit more excited. So from between now and then, I'm really happy to just sort of, I'm near enough the point where I'm getting, I could sort of put Destiny down, and I could do other stuff, so I could between then. Any other games? I'd really like a really good Star Wars games, guys. I think with the new episode coming out at the end of the year, it's a good time. Like, Battlefront's coming out, and I'm going to give that a go. So we'll mix them two together. I'm looking forward to Battlefront, giving that and see how that turns out. But I really do think that we should be getting a really, really good Star Wars games. Star Wars game coming out, guys. There will be the obvious probably movie tie-in, which I don't know. We'll see how the movie is, and then we'll see if the game is worth playing. I'll maybe give it a go. But something, guys, just to sort of give us a wee bit to the movie, you know, before the movie is out, would be absolutely fantastic. I'd really think a Star Wars game, you know, sort of a bit more sort of RPG sort of element to it, you know, sort of like the old Knights of the Old Republic kind of thing, sort of give me something like that. Or maybe that might be a wee prediction, guys. I might think that we might get something like that. I think it's about time that we do get another Star Wars game that we can get our teeth into and really enjoy. Other honorable mentions, Pokemon probably. Again, big fan of the series, so I have been for a very long time. I don't know what sort of to say about it. I really hate to say, guys, that I got Alpha Sapphire, and I was so excited for it when it was announced, because I really loved Gen 3 back in the day. I loved it so much. It was one of my favorites, so it is. But I just was like, I can't play this. I don't know why. I just felt like they've done too much. I'm just almost getting sick of that kind of that sort of half sort of 3D, sort of 2.5D-ness that Pokemon is now. I just don't know. It just doesn't seem to me like you're on. I don't know what it is. It's just maybe it's coming too cheesy to me or something like that, guys. Like, maybe I'm getting too old for this, but I don't really know if that makes sense. But yeah, but definitely something Pokemon. I'll keep an eye out on whatever is announced. We'll find out afterwards in the after show review to see what I think of all the stuff that's been announced. I'll make an honorable mention with that to see if there was anything that came up. So that sort of seems about it, guys. I can really say Call of Duty. I would say I'm looking forward to it, but I'm just really sick of Call of Duty at the moment. Advanced Warfare was great when I first got it for the first couple of weeks, month maybe, and it's really just gone sour on me, guys. I know a lot of other ones I play with who say that, so I do. So I'll see what I'll obviously look and see what Call of Duty's doing, but I really don't think it's going to be any different. I really don't see why people are excited for Call of Duty anymore. It's just really lost everything, guys, I loved about it, so it did. And it's just not fun to play with anymore. I don't know why. It's just so many people out there take it too seriously, and people just want to do so much to try and get that edge on you when you just want to play it for fun, and there's too many people who don't do that. We'll sort of do absolutely no chance of this happening, but we'll say it anyway because we might as well for shits and giggles. I'm just looking at my game collection. I'm like, what games I love there that I can see that haven't been out ages ago. Killer 7. Let's get another Killer 7 on the go. Massive fan of that. Absolutely love Killer 7. Games that I could play probably with the missus or something like that, if that doesn't make me sound too bad. Games that I could play with like ones round. I don't think there's anything. Usually I get my brother and sister to come around, guys, and we always play. We've been playing the old Mario Party games. I would love a big bundle of all them there as well, because it's a lot cheaper than paying 50 quid on eBay for the third one, which would be good. Something like that. Party games to play, which are actually good party games. Guitar Hero, I'm sort of could be enjoying. Don't know, don't think so, but we'll see. That and Rock Band are making a return. I know they were incredibly popular with a lot of my friends, so I know they'll be excited for it. So I'm excited for them. But that seems about it, guys, for sort of every sort of other prediction that I can think of. So I will get to the last rant of this video, guys, and that is the most anticipated game that I have for E3 2015, and that is obviously Zelda U. That's right. The Legend of Zelda for the Wii U. We will hopefully get a trailer we will hopefully get gameplay, a lot of gameplay. We'll get hopefully a title. We'll hopefully get a feel for what it's like. We'll get to see everything that it has to offer. I am so excited, guys. I literally have been counting the days to E3 because I know that this is coming. I know that they're going to show off The Legend of Zelda for the Wii U. And once I get a title for it, I'll be excited because then I can call it The Legend of Zelda whatever. Let's make a prediction. What do I think it'll be called? I think it'll be called Legend of Zelda A Hero's Bane. There we have it, folks. I've predicted it now. If this comes true, call me a genius and a future. Call me a clairvoyant. Whatever the hell you want to call me. I don't know. It could be. It won't be. If it does, that'll be amazing. So, yeah. So I'm hoping to see. We've had all the gimmicks, guys, in the past. We've had motion controls, we've had touch controls for the DS and all that we've had all that but now, from what I've seen so far and all the stuff Miyamoto's done and all that and Anua, we've had it's all been leading up, guys, to the biggest, the most filled, if that makes sense, Legend of Zelda experience that I will get so far, and I am absolutely screaming myself, guys, if you want me to be absolutely honest for this here. I just cannot wait to see what they have. I'm working very early tomorrow morning, and I will be straight home for the thing. I think it is 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow it's on. If it's not tomorrow, then it's Wednesday. I can't remember. I think because E3 has started. Because E3 has started, I think a day before. I thought it was on Tuesday over here. It's Monday now, so it is. No. So I will be sitting with anticipation. What the fuck are we going to get from Zelda U? I think this is it, guys. All you Zelda fans out there know that this is the big one. This is the one where they completely blow us out of the water. Where they go, this is it now. Here you go. What do you think? This has got everything you've all wanted. I want great story. I want great combat. Do you know what I want? I want that excitement of not knowing what is coming. I want to be able to go, what's this dungeon? What do I have to do? I don't want to be held by the hand Nintendo anymore. I think for the past couple of games, they've done that They thought, this game is too hard. No one's going to play it. Don't be silly. The people who do want to play it, who buy the game, are going, this is too easy. You're ruining it for us, so you are, you know, Nintendo. And that's not what we want. We want this to be hard. I want this game to be challenging, so I do. And it's like, it looks massive. It's like, it's big. It's so big. The world is absolutely massive, and I am so excited to be able to get playing it. And I know this game will take so much of my time once it's out, and I am just so excited for it, guys. And I just, yeah, let's bring it on. Bring it on to me. Don't let me wait any longer. Why must I wait any longer, Nintendo? You're bastards for doing it. That's all I can say. So that wraps it up, guys. We're gonna get this video up, and definitely I want to hear from you. Get down to the comments, guys. Get commenting. Let me know what you think about E3 this year. When this video is up, there must be a bunch of games that will be revealed. I was just watching the Microsoft one, and they are going holographic stuff and fucking HoloLens, and it looks absolutely mind-blowing. Like, it just looks crazy. But we'll do a wrap-up, guys, of E3 afterwards. Round about, I don't know, maybe it'll be Monday's video, next Monday's video. Once I've got a chance to look at everything, sort of digest everything, get myself back, change my pants after Zelda U being revealed. That's the definite thing. And then we'll recap everything and see what we think. So, guys, as I always say, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. And as before, get down that comment section. Get chatting. Let me know what you think about E3. What you're looking for in the games. Did you get the games that you were wanting? Is the games that they've announced were they what you wanted? Just get chatting with me, guys. Let me know what you think. I need to hear your opinions. And as always, hit that subscribe button, guys. I'm almost near 300, and I'll do a nice special video for 300. I know it's not that much, but to me, that's so many people, so it is. Thank you so much, guys. It's every little bit, so it is. I'm not on this all the time. This is a hobby for me, guys. I don't care about the numbers that much. I'm just like, look, I want to get to 300 just for myself, just to be proud more than anything. And I'm like, let's get there, and let's make this... let's make me so happy, and let's make me happy, and let's get Zelda U going, and let's get it out this year. And I don't think it's gonna be out this year, is it? No, they said it's gonna be out next year. I have to wait another year. Bollocks. So that's the video, guys. I really hope you are as excited to this here as I am, and I hope this E3 brings you everything that you have ever dreamt of and more. So it's forever, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.